As many of you know, I have been streaming to Mixer for approximately a week now to determine whether I want to leave Twitch, the platform I have loved for a very long time. Recently, there have been some issues that have been happening on Twitch that have ultimately pushed me away. I mean, we've had the whole Alinity drama, that goes without saying, that kind of highlighted for me the double standards when it comes to their TOS, and even Ninja leaving. They kind of decided to get a little bit salty about it, but hold on a second. This isn't a Twitch drama video. You guys are here because you want to hear whether or not Mixer is a good platform to stream on, and, well, let me talk to you for a second. Before we get started, if I could direct your attention for just a moment to the subscribe button and the bell that's right next to it, and then encourage you to click both of those buttons so that you do not miss any of my following videos, that'd be great. I want to state for the record that the Mixer community is absolutely incredible. On Twitch, for example, you don't really ever see partners and non-partnered streamers' chats. And when you do, they typically aren't there to help you figure out something that you're trying to troubleshoot. They're usually just there to surprise you with their partner status, and even then, it's not very often you see that. Throughout my first week, I was hosted and assisted by 3 amazing Mixer partners that I would like to take the second of this video to just recognize and thank for everything they did. Kicking things off with Rage Queen, who was kind enough to help me by giving me a massive host, over 80 viewers, and continue to hang out in the channel. And every time I show up to her and her community, even though she's aware that I'm a brand new creator, it doesn't matter. She's just as welcoming as she is to anybody else that's there, and I appreciate that tremendously. Next up is an interesting character who goes by Mara Let's Play on Mixer, and she is a streaming penguin. Yeah, you heard that right. You definitely want to check that out. With that said, she was incredible. She hosted my channel. She was actually the first Mixer partner who hung out in my chat. It was day 1, stream 1. She was there hanging out despite all the technical issues I had. She stuck around and encouraged me to keep going, and actually encouraged me from day 1 to switch to Mixer. Last but certainly not least of the 3 is Kuya_SGA, or I just call him Kuya. He is an incredible guy. Let me just take a second to tell you about him. Kuya selflessly helped me with tons of time, both on and off stream, helping me make things more professional. And really the big thing that focal point is for me is the host that he provided on top of the bot that I am now using. It has been pivotal to the things that I've been able to succeed in on Mixer. So huge shout out to Kuya. I encourage you to take a moment and check out each of their streams. Their links are found in the description of today's video. Even beyond these incredible individuals, the Mixer community as a whole is extremely welcoming and very, very helpful. Honestly, they're just genuinely a community. That is the best way to describe Mixer. Many of you watching this may wonder what made me decide to start out with Mixer as a testing platform to move away from Twitch. Was it because Ninja went to Mixer, or was it because Mixer's owned by Microsoft, or was it because Mixer has this reputation for helping smaller and newer creators grow? And the answer is yes. All those things and many, many other things that made me decide to try Mixer first. I don't want to get into the pros and cons of Twitch versus Mixer in this video because, quite frankly, there's a guy who's already done an incredible video. The channel is called Alpha Gaming. The dude running it is Harris Heller. And if you click that card right there, you'll be able to go watch the video where he goes into detail about the pros and cons of each platform and the key points for each platform, whether or not you should stay on Twitch if you're already streaming there or move to Mixer. Trust me, it's worth watching. Admittedly, it was one of the biggest things that helped me make the decision to try Mixer first. Okay, now, stats is what you guys are here for, right? One thing that some of you may be here for is to find out how much money you make as a Mixer streamer. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are streaming for money, let me just clue you in on something real quick. Just stop streaming. You're streaming for the wrong reasons. Stop it. So right over here, you're seeing right now my Twitch statistics. These statistics show exactly how long it took me to get to approximately the same amount of followers as I have on Mixer. And yes, you read that correctly. It took me 450 plus hours to get there. And by the way, that is not 450 hours of time passed. That is 450 plus hours of time streamed. I streamed that many hours. That doesn't include all the work that I put in behind the scenes, doesn't include any of that. Just straight up the hours streamed. And right over here, you are seeing the Mixer stats that I grabbed through arsenal.gg. Thank you to those of you that have mentioned that website to me while I've been transitioning into Mixer to try it out. It's been really helpful trying to figure out all of my statistics through that. What you see there is that I hit 183 followers in 29 hours of streaming. Let's do some math real quick. 457 divided by 29, that's hours on Twitch streamed to get to 180 plus followers versus hours on Mixer to get to the same amount of followers. That means that it took me 1/16 of the time on Mixer to get the same amount of followers as I did on Twitch. That's ridiculous. Seriously, I'm kind of beating myself up over the fact that I even bothered being on Twitch for the length of time that I did. But I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to focus on the positive. If you are curious about the last particularly 7 months of growth that I have had on Twitch and you'd like to see the YouTube series I put together for that, I have something called My Content Creator Journey, and that video has got a playlist link that's right there in a card. Definitely check that out if you feel so inclined. With all of the statistics in front of you, the proof of the wonderful community through a few partnered streamers, as well as just the overwhelming amount of followers I've gotten in the first week, I wanted to give you all that information to say this. I have loved my time spent on Twitch. I know I joked a moment ago that I kind of wish I hadn't spent the time there, and on some level I do. But I truly loved every moment of streaming on Twitch. There were times where it was difficult, which is true of anything that you love. There were times where it was strenuous, just the offline stuff especially got to me several times throughout being a Twitch streamer. With all those wonderful memories in mind and seeing the things that are on both platforms, I want to announce officially that I am moving to Mixer as a full-time streamer. So do me a favor real quick. Go down to the description and click the Mixer link so you can come follow my channel. Alright? I'll see you there.